Good morning, friends. I hope you're having a beautiful day and also happy February. I'm on my morning walk at the moment. I have quite a busy day planned. I'm actually going into college today, which I normally don't do on Mondays, but I have a huge deadline which needs to be done by tomorrow, essentially. So I'm going into college in a few hours, but I'm just on my morning walk and I thought I'd say hello, and I thought I would vlog today, potentially over the next few days, but probably just for today, just a little average day in my life, I suppose. Morning walks for me are honestly my favorite part of my morning. I don't think I've talked about this before, but I started going on walks just first thing in the morning. Once my alarm went off, I didn't even think about it. I just got out of bed and then made myself a cup of tea and then left for a walk. And I started doing that maybe 6 weeks ago to 2 months ago, and it has changed my life. I think because, when I get back after a morning walk, I feel already like I've accomplished something. Then I feel so motivated for the rest of the day. And I spoke about this actually in my last video a little bit, but at art college I'm very still. I don't really move around, so it's really nice to get a little bit of movement in first thing in the morning. And I also get a little bit sweaty. I don't know if that's gross to talk about, but I can just feel the blood circulating in my body, which feels really nice, and it's really good for my skin. There's something about just the fresh air first thing in the morning on my skin, and it gets a little bit flushed as well, and it just feels really clear. And then also I don't listen to music or anything, I don't have my headphones with me, so it's a little bit like meditation for me. I just get to clear my thoughts, and then I get in and there's so much clarity going on. I don't know if this is making sense. If I were to recommend one lifestyle change to anyone, I don't even know if it's a lifestyle change, that sounds a bit silly, but just a morning walk, and it can be 20 minutes, 10 minutes, anything, it still counts. But I'm gonna go back now. I think I'm running a little bit out of time, but yeah. It is currently Friday at about 3:30 p.m. The last time I spoke to you was on Monday, so it's been quite a bit of time since then. I've been quite busy, to be honest. I had a photo shoot on Tuesday for my art project, and then on Wednesday I was in college, and then yesterday I had work. So I've just kind of been all over the shop, but I'm back from college from today. I came back a little bit early because I'd sort of done all the work which I could have done in the studio and thought that it'd be better use of my time to come home and be productive here. I was half thinking about going to the gym or like a run or something, but honestly, like, it's so cold outside and I also don't feel very well, so I don't really want to be running in like this really bitter cold temperature. And more so than that, really, I don't feel like having my headphones on, surprisingly, for just like a couple of hours at the gym. Like, normally that idea I love, like just having my music to listen to for a few hours and just be, you know, with my own thoughts. But today, for some reason, that thought really doesn't appeal to me. I think I would just rather be doing something with my brain, if that makes sense. I don't know. I've been feeling a little bit burnt out recently. I've just been quite anxious, I think because I have an exhibition next Thursday and my work is going to be like on display to the public over the weekend, which is actually insane. And I have some friends coming to see my work, and I've never been like observed in that way, and think I'm just a little bit like scared essentially, and it kind of put this like extra pressure on the work that I was doing, which is ridiculous because art's so personal and the only person who should really feel that it's right is the artist themselves. So yeah, that's been like a little bit of a mental hurdle that I've just been dealing with for the last like 3-4 weeks. I've just been feeling quite like run down mentally, but I had a huge deadline on Wednesday and I managed to get everything done for that, which feels so good. Like, the bulk of my project is finished with now, so that's amazing. But the plan for today is I think I'm just going to do some college work, not loads, because like I said, I'm feeling a little bit burnt out. But I know I want to do something because if I don't, I'll just get really bored, like sat here not knowing what to do. So I've got a cup of tea which I'm gonna drink and chill out for like 10 minutes. Then I will go upstairs, do a little bit of sketchbook stuff, and then I think I'm gonna do a little bit of yoga and maybe an ab workout. I haven't done an ab workout in I think like a week. It's been a really long time. So I'm gonna do one of those, and then also I'll feel like I've moved my body today without having to go outside in the cold or to the gym, which I'm just not in the mood for today. So yeah, just like do a little bit of gentle yoga and Pilates, which I think will be really nice. So that's the plan. I've been sniffing all day and my nose has gone so red and sore, like it's not good. I'm hoping to have like a little bit of an early night tonight maybe, but I say that like every night and it never ends up happening, so we'll see. I'd quite like to do a little bit of like a self-care evening, but again, like, we'll play it by ear. It might get to like 7 p.m. and I might just be so tired that I'm ready to flop and watch Netflix for a few hours instead of have like a whole self-care routine, because however relaxing and like therapeutic they can be, they do take up energy, definitely. Particularly if I'm going to be like vlogging it as well, it's like a whole other layer of productivity. I will catch up with you later. Good afternoon everyone, it's about 1:30 on Saturday. I'm about to go to the gym, but I really wanted to quickly like round this video off, I suppose. I guess this is like a little average few days in my life that I've vlogged, but it's also all about navigating burnout and trying to avoid just complete mental exhaustion, which I think I was quite close to the other day. But last night, the last time I spoke to you, I was doing some college work, and I was working for maybe like an hour and a half, and then I started to get quite bored, so I took that as a sign that maybe I just don't have any mental energy left, and I was kind of like daydreaming and zoning out, and I was like, no, I can't work anymore, like I gotta get to bed. So I did a quick workout. I'll show you which videos I followed on YouTube, if anyone wants to check them out, and then I just relaxed for the rest of the evening. Personally, I think being stressed and working can be quite addictive, and I'm not a workaholic by any means, it's not that severe, but I do see how people can get to that stage, because when you achieve something, you get such a great feeling of satisfaction, and very quickly you can just begin to chase that feeling over and over again. And I think that happens to me very easily. I become very obsessive with my work and my projects, and because like my stress and my exhaustion is being masked by this feeling of accomplishment, I don't notice when I'm getting really run down and really drained, and then suddenly like 3 months down the line I will completely crash, and I'll think to myself, why am I crashing? Like, I haven't felt drained at all. What's happening? But I have actually been really burnt out for a while at that point. I just haven't noticed it because I've been so busy with this like adrenaline rush kind of feeling of achievement, and it can get quite toxic sometimes, I suppose. So I was actually quite proud of myself last night when I stopped working, which is crazy. I wouldn't think that I would be proud of myself to not work. Normally it's the complete other way around. Like, I don't feel good about myself at all if I stop working, and I only feel good about myself if I have worked. It actually felt like really good last night to be able to like give myself a break and not feel guilty about it. So that was very enlightening, and I kind of had like a whole realization about why I may not notice myself starting to feel burnt out and what I can do about it. I think from here onwards I'm just gonna take my signs of boredom as actually signs of exhaustion, and also have complete days off. Normally I don't have like a full 24 hours where I'm not doing any art college like work, but today, for example, I'm not going to touch my sketchbook at all, and having like a full detox for 24 hours I think will be really beneficial, because I can just completely switch my brain off from it, and then tomorrow I can wake up and just have more energy in my brain to think about that kind of thing. I hope that makes sense. This video was feeling a little bit jumbled and a bit like here, there and everywhere, but I think the overall message of this vlog is just like how to avoid burnout, I suppose, and how to keep on track of your health, both mental and physical, because we all get so distracted by the rush of life and it's very easy to do that. But yeah, fingers crossed I don't get burnt out. It's not fun when you do. I've just finished my smoothie, which was really delicious. I was really craving some fruit. I think my body needed some vitamins. I'm about to go to the gym. When I get back, I'll have a shower. I really need to wash my hair. My hair's grown so much, you know, recently. I've been trying to grow it out, and it's honestly getting there, particularly when I straighten it. It's like all the way down here. Ah! Also, I have a date later tonight, which is quite interesting. I'm feeling really positive and excited about that. It's just nice to like, you know, get dressed up, feel good about yourself and have some fun. So that will be really nice. We're going to see the new Bob Dylan film. I think it's called A Complete Unknown. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.